What if I told you that you could build an entire website just by typing a single sentence? For years, building a website either meant learning code or wrestling with clunky drag and drop editors or paying a fortune to a web designer. But now, AI is flipping the script. Today, I'm testing 4 AI website builders that claim they can turn a simple prompt or just a few questions into a fully functional website with no coding required. I'll compare them based on ease of use, the final design, the features, and of course the pricing. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which AI tool fits your needs best and how you can get the most out of it. So the first AI website builder that I'm going to look at is something called Durable, and it's pretty impressive. So it claims it can create a website for you in under 30 seconds. That includes multiple pages, the layout, the formatting, the branding, and the content, so including the copy, the images, and it also comes with other features as well. So let's dive in and take a look at building a website with Durable. So when you land on the website, this is what you're greeted with, and you can literally just put in your information in here and then go through another few steps, log in, and it will generate you a website. So before I do that, I'm just going to dive into pricing and then I'll show you the website that I've built with Durable. So pricing, super reasonable. Monthly billing, you're looking at $15 a month, then you've got $25 a month, and then you've got $95 a month. And honestly, you can get everything you need with that $15. So you get custom domain, unlimited pages, unlimited traffic, and so much more. Now you may want to upgrade to the business if you wanted kind of invoices, credit card payments, social post generator, and Google Ads generator as well. So let's dive in. And I'm already logged in, I've already created an account, I've already created a basic website just for my own business, just to show you what you can do with Durable. So let's look at the website first and then I'll dive into some of the other features as well. So the website's in here and I can click on Edit Website. And this is what it's created. Again, I gave it basic information about my own business, so my AI and automation business, and this is what it's produced, and it's quite impressive. So it's added all the copy, it's added all of the formatting and the kind of branding to it, and then it's added images as well. So I've not touched any of this, it's brought everything in. So you can see here, obviously the colors, it's added all of these different blocks and things like that. Again, this would take you a lot of time to do if you were kind of manually doing it and adding all of this in. And it's created all of this text and these sections and then this section here and then these things here. So again, this is all editable. You can come in and you can click on these headlines and edit them here. You can click on these images and regenerate or replace them. You can obviously change the layouts. Again, it's fully customizable in terms of it's still a drag and drop, but you can edit anything you want. Then on the top left, you can also customize it. So you can change the template. So we can click on templates and choose from multiple different templates in here. You can then change the colors. So again, we could, if you didn't like this branding, let's say you wanted to go to like light or dark. So I like the dark, but let's say we wanted to change it to like a different accent. You can do that. So let's say we change it to this one. Then from here, we can obviously change the buttons, so we can change the style of them. We can add widgets, so cookies, messenger chat, Telegram, WhatsApp button. We could also regenerate if we didn't like it, and then also we could rewrite the text and add keywords as well. So yeah, it's really good, it's really powerful. Again, I didn't give it much and it's generated this whole kind of design for me, which sometimes is the hardest thing. If you're not creative and you don't know where to put certain things and how to create the headline and the sub-headline and the buttons, again, Durable does all this for you. So you could come in here and probably under 30 minutes, you could just change some of the copy, change some of the images, change the layout a little bit if you wanted to, and you could have a website live. So from there, I'm going to save this, and then it's created the home page. And then what you can do is just come into pages and go create another page. And then let's say I wanted an about page, I click add, and then it's going to generate that page from the information that I've given it. So it will take a little bit of time to load. So it says your page is being generated, and then it will just start loading that content in. So we can see here, it's using some of the same images, but again, it's creating all that layout for you and adding everything in. So you could just come in and tweak a few things there. So you can see quite quickly, you could build like a 4 or 5 page website just by coming in and clicking it and then tweaking a few things. So all in all, I actually really like Durable. It's a great product. It produces really good layouts and formatting. It's producing that copy for you for a foundation, which you can come in and tweak. And it's also adding images as well, which again, you could come in and replace those. So for the price of $15, Durable is a great option if you wanted to just get a website live. You don't really have the time or the know-how or the skill sets to kind of build a website yourself, or you don't want to invest in an expensive developer or a website development company to build it for you. All right, the next AI website builder I'm going to look at is something called Hostinger, and this promises to build an AI website for you with ease. So again, it's user-friendly, it seems to be pretty budget-friendly as well, but let's dive in and take a look at some of the features and then build a website using its platform. So when you land on Hostinger, I believe it used to be like a hosting platform, so you could buy your domains and host kind of WordPress sites on here, but obviously they've advanced and added more products to their suite. So when you get here, you can go over to website builder and then you'll come to this page here, so you can claim this deal. And let's just take a look at the pricing and also the features as well. So this is premium website builder, but you'll notice it's only got the AI website builder, but it doesn't have like the image generator, the AI writer, the blog generator, heat maps and all those things. So you're probably going to want to look at the business website builder. And then obviously don't be fooled by the £3.79 a month. This is roughly around, say, $5. Again, this is for like a 4-year plan. So if you click choose plan and dive in, you can then kind of see the exact amount. So if we go to 1 month, you're looking at £15 a month, which is about $20. But then if you wanted to commit, then 12 months, you can pay that kind of upfront. So it's saying subtotal is £51, obviously the discount. So again, pretty reasonable, £4.29 a month, but obviously you've got to pay that upfront. So if we go through to continue, let's just see. So yeah, I'm saying £51 for 12 months to obviously use all those features and build an AI website. So let's dive in and actually go through and take a look at building a website using their AI features. So this is their dashboard. Again, in here we've got home, the websites, domains, emails, VPS. So it is just really just to build a website. We click add website and then we've got these different options here. So I'm going to use the website builder AI powered drag and drop. And then it's going to prompt me and ask me for some more information. So from here, I can give it my brand name. So I'll put my brand name in here. And then I'm just going to add in my prompt that I created earlier. I'm going to add that in, and then I'm going to generate that website. So it's now doing everything in the background, and I'll let this run and we'll see what it produces. Okay, so it's generated the template for me, and first of all, it's giving me my color palette, so I can go through and choose my color palette. So I don't necessarily love the purple, so let's change it to something maybe a little bit darker. Okay, quite like that. And then let's go through. So revolutionize your business with AI solutions, and then it's created all of these sections, which is pretty cool. Again, like I mentioned earlier, sometimes this is the hardest part. So it's created all of this, and then it's also created the multiple pages as well. And honestly, this took like 30 seconds to do. And then you've got innovation and then contact as well. So yeah, pretty impressive. It's also created like mobile friendly as well, and we can toggle through, see the different pages. So what I'm gonna do is just go through and click continue and see what else we can do here. So introducing the Google Ads app, that's fine. So now we can actually go through and again and edit certain things. So if we wanted to edit this text, just click into this box. If you want to edit the image, you can regenerate, you can edit the image. You can obviously add style, action. So again, it creates the framework and the foundation for you. And then obviously you can come in, it's still a drag and drop builder, but you can obviously come in here and change things. So I don't love these photos. I definitely change some of these photos. So we can say like, you click generate image, you can actually give it a prompt and it'll generate that image for you. So you could use their own AI to regenerate the images that you want. Like I don't mind this one, but these funny robots I probably wouldn't use. Again, some of these, like I don't mind this image, that's okay, but this one looks a bit funny. So again, you can come in, you can regenerate them, and you can obviously create it inside of Hostinger. So again, a really good solution, like dead easy to use, took literally 30 seconds to create it. It's actually gone in and created all of the pages for me, and I could just come in here and edit the text. So we can add elements, we can look at the pages and navigation, we can look at the kind of the website styles, so we can look at colors, fonts, buttons, animations, and then we can look at obviously the AI image generator, AI writer. So it's got a lot of like AI features. We've got AI heat map, so we can look at creating an attention map, and then we could add a store as well. So again, if you wanted to add a store, you could add that on here. So all in all, pretty impressed with Hostinger and how easy it was to use. Again, I gave it a really basic prompt. You could definitely use kind of ChatGPT or Claude to probably create a better prompt for you and then add that in. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to create one and create a website with Hostinger. So let's head back to the dashboard and take a look at other features. So like I said, we've got domains in here, so you can obviously add your domain or transfer a domain. You've then got emails as well, so you can obviously add an email if you wanted to, and that's really about it. We've got the marketplace as well, so we've got hosting, domains. So again, it's mainly just to create a website, which is what I'm looking at today. And obviously it created a pretty impressive framework and layout, and then you can just come in there and obviously tweak the content. So next we're going to look at a very well-known drag and drop website builder, which has been in the market for a while, and that is Wix. But they've added new features to Wix, and they've also added something called ADI, which is Artificial Design Intelligence, which effectively helps you build websites very quickly using AI. So let's dive in and take a look at it. So when you get to wix.com, you can see that you can obviously create with AI by just clicking this button. I'm going to come back to this, but first I'm just going to dive into pricing. So we can see here you can get started for free, but then the plans, you've got business, which is £25 a month, which is roughly around $30. And you can see here you can get a standard marketing site, accept payments, 10 site collaborations, free domain for a year. Then you've got £16 a month, which is about $20, and you get free domain, 50 gig of storage, multi-cloud hosting, etc. And then you've got Lite, which is about £9 a month, which is probably about $12 or $13, which you just get less storage from there. So I think you get the AI features included in this. So let's go ahead and create a website using their AI. So I'm going to click create AI, and it takes you through a kind of questionnaire, and you start that chat with them. And we'll just go through and obviously fill out this and see what it creates. So okay, so you see as I was answering the questions, it's obviously creating this site profile on the right hand side. And now I've answered those questions, which took me a couple of minutes. I can now click generate site. So I'm going to generate this, and then I'm going to let it load and show you the result that it produces. So it's created a framework and a layout for me, and it's added in images and some of the copy. So it's a very Wix kind of based template. So I can tell that obviously from what it's created, this is like obviously using Wix. So I don't dislike it, but I don't love it compared to the other ones. So we can see here the kind of top headline, and then the image, and then you've got these three pictures here, and then we've got kind of services. It's not added any of like the service names or anything like that, and then it's got kind of about us, client testimonials. So fairly basic in terms of what it's done. Again, it's not kind of written anything for me, and the images are not relevant either. So like these images aren't relevant. So let's continue and let's see what happens from here. So complete site with your own domain. Again, I don't want to do that, so I think it's pretty much created it. So all in all, yes, it's used AI, yes, it's taken me through kind of a questionnaire. Could I have given it more information in that questionnaire? Potentially, but again, I don't love the layout, I don't necessarily love the images, and obviously it's not really written the copy. So again, you try it out for yourself. Obviously you can sign up to potentially like do it for free and see what it produces for you by adding more prompts, but I prefer the other platforms that I've reviewed so far. Next, we're going to look at 10Web, and 10Web allows you to really create a website from AI using a single prompt. Again, it can also clone websites, and it really can manage everything all in one place. So let's dive in and take a look. First of all, again, let's dive into pricing and just see how much it costs. So if we go to monthly, we can see an AI starter, $20 a month, AI premium, $30 a month, and then AI ultimate, $45 a month. So again, you get pretty much everything with it. So we've just got loading times on the premium, but for $45 a month, again, super reasonable, and yeah, definitely something considering. Also, we can see here we've got the different types. You've got kind of e-commerce and agency as well. So again, you might have an e-com business, or you might just have a general kind of, you want to create a general business website. Then you've got different options on there. So let's head back and let's add our prompts in, and let's see if we can create a website from this single prompt. I'm going to click generate, and then it's going to take me through to the dashboard, and this is really where we can obviously launch our website. So I'm going to click create with AI, and then I'm just going to add in some of the information, click create. Again, now what it's doing, because it predominantly uses WordPress as well, so it is creating a AI website to be hosted on WordPress. It's setting up the hosting, installing WordPress, and then finalizing it. So if you wanted to use a AI builder on WordPress, again, WordPress is obviously one of the originals website builders in the space, but it does require hosting, so you'll need a domain and hosting. Well, 10Web can take that off your hands and help you set everything up using their AI features. So again, a little bit different, not necessarily just like drag and drop. WordPress allows you to really optimize for SEO and also a lot of customization with WordPress. So majority of the websites that you see today, a lot of them will have been built on WordPress and are still built on WordPress. Okay, so it's done everything it needed to do in the background and it's installed everything. So now let's start building out this site. So I'll click let's start, and then from here I'm going to click on generate with AI, and then I'm going to go through these questions to obviously generate it. So what kind of website do you want to create? I want to create an informational. What type of website are you creating? Please select your business. Let's see if I can find something that's relevant to me. Let's just go with consulting. Okay, next I'm going to enter my details. Describe your company. Put this in here. Click next. Okay, so it looks like it's now creating kind of like the wireframe and all of the pages. So it's starting to build that out for me and create everything. So cool, I'm pretty happy with that. So it's site type, site info, pages. So we can just click next. And then now we're looking at the kind of the styles. So we can go off the styles. So from here, what I'm going to do is just tweak kind of the colors and change some of these. And then I can obviously choose the different fonts and buttons and things like that. So we've got classic, flat, material, minimalistic, and soft. So I'm gonna go flat, and I think that's everything from there, and I'm gonna click generate. Okay, so it's starting to do everything in the background. We can see this checklist as well, so it's creating everything. So it seems quite advanced, and again, simple to use, but definitely like seems like it's going to a bit of a deeper level and asking specific questions, and obviously creating everything and taking its time as well. So sometimes when it creates it really quickly, it might miss things and not necessarily create it how we want to create it. So be interested to see what it does. Okay, so it's now gone through everything and it says I can now preview and edit it. So I'm just going to click on that and then see what loads. And we can see here it's obviously created a kind of WordPress admin portal for me to log into. And it's just allowing me in. So it seems like it's used, I think this is the Elementor. Yeah, so it's using Elementor to create it. Okay, and this is pretty cool. Like what it's created is quite advanced. So obviously WordPress site using the Elementor theme and builder, but again, like the overall style and things it's created and the kind of framework and the layout is pretty advanced. So I really like this. So again, obviously don't love the logo. Obviously it's created like a changing image on the background, and then obviously we can just come in here and obviously like edit the text or ask AI to modify it, and then we can come in here and just edit this text. We can obviously change images, so we can regenerate it or choose the image. So again, like it's built on WordPress. It's used AI to create all the kind of layout of it. It's used the AI to create all the copy and the images, and yeah, it's pretty advanced in terms of the layout. And then we've got kind of the different pages as well. So all in all, like pretty impressed with 10Web and how it's built it, because it's using probably what most web developers use, which is WordPress, and it's built it within like, I don't know, a couple of minutes. So it didn't take long. So yeah, all in all, pretty impressive. Again, I'm not a big WordPress user, have used it in the past, but if you were looking to build a website on WordPress, I would definitely check out 10Web, because this could really help you do some of the heavy lifting. And for the price of it, it's really affordable, and obviously you could build this all yourself and edit it yourself as well. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my next video linked up here on AI course platforms. See you in the next video.